Hi, Dave Adams here. Just trying to get started for the day. It feels like it's been such a long week already. It's only day two. I think I fitted in way too much the last few days. It was a lot. But, it's good. We've got a public holiday tomorrow, so I'm most looking forward to that. A bit of a break in the middle of the week. However, people still got work to do. But I'll be out in the picnic, having a picnic in the park with my family. That'll be nice. Lovely. I look forward to that. We've got a few still doing a few things this week. Yesterday we released the weekly. It's the second of the weekly. I feel I'm getting slowly better at things. Sort of. I mean, there's stuff I've definitely got to improve on as a presenter. I'm noticing things like I'm promoting a couple of things this week. And I should have mentioned that I'm not paid to promote these things. I'm not getting any benefit from promoting them. They're just things I believe in, stuff that I really like. Empire of Imagination is a great book by Michael Whitwer, and I hope you check it out. Girls on Girls, I'm definitely looking forward to. I think it's going to be an awesome contribution to the gaming community, and I want to read more about women in game design and what can be done and how we can grow that area. So I think they're going to be good. I'm certainly not paid to make any of those promotions, though. However, if anyone wants to, pay me to do some promotions, I'm, open to suggestion. But that's all right. We've still doing a few things this week in terms of also we're releasing some Dice Tower segments on Thursday. Probably doing a few articles over the week. But yeah, I've been really for season two, I've been trying to work hard to get out one on Skinner boxes. For some reason, I just got it in my head that I needed to do an episode on the Skinner box as a tech talk. And the problem is I've been trying to do it for the last several weeks, and it hasn't happened. I keep going to other episodes first, and it's not because I just haven't done the research. I've been doing the research, and the more I do the research, the deeper I go. And now I've sort of decided that I'm probably going to put it off to season three and do it like a three-part episode on the Skinner box, and do it through look at behaviouralism, then move to proceduralism, and then finish with theory of play. Simply because I found that the issue, I mean, we have behaviouralism in the schools, and we talk about a lot in terms of behaviour management, and it's still a very prevalent theory. The problem is that there are serious moral and ethical issues that get overlooked, and I think these moral and ethical issues are just as relevant to game design. I mean, if we're creating things that are designed intentionally to to coerce people to unnaturally switch off their brains and to just simply dive in and play our games so that we can sell them more product, I have an issue with that. Like, I think knowing that neuroscience, knowing the psychology and having the ability to use it to manipulate it to our own ends doesn't make it right. And just because people are willing to go along with it because they're willing to play the game, we justify it in a capitalist market for, saying that, well, it's people's choice whether they play, and if they don't like it, they can stop playing. Well, actually, we've created the games in such a way that people won't want to stop playing, and they won't even know why. And I find that subversive, and I find issue with that. And I think a lot of proceduralists find issue with that, but then at the same time, I'm not sure the proceduralists are doing much better in terms of, designing games which are really helping people to just engage on a play-based level. So, anyway, I'm trying to put together those episodes, and I really think that they're just going to work best as three parts. I just talk about the three different sections, three different things separately, and I do a session on each. I do like 10 minutes on each. I just think that would be, I think that would be preferable to trying to shove it all into the 10, 15, 20-minute episode. It's just, I really think we've got to, I mean, it's one thing to be game designers, and it's one thing to be gamers, but to have designs which use psychology, which allow people to, help them to stop thinking so that we can just sell them more product I think that's morally reprehensible. And I mean, it's hard. It's easier to see in video game design, of course, but in board game design, it's not that easy to see. And I think, but I think board game designers, there are designs which are going down that path. I think we've got to start asking some questions before they do. So hopefully that'll be interesting. Article. Hopefully there'll be an interesting couple of sessions, which I'm looking forward to putting up. Um, Other than that, there'll be a few articles up on Gamerpalooza. I put up the top five. Currently on gamerpalooza.com.au is my top five uh, releases from Gen Con, and there are only five of the few games that I know that are coming out. I know that Gen Con has hundreds of releases, and they're probably not even the top tier games in terms of what will make the Spiel des Jahres. They're just personal favorites. I mean, Star Trek Ascension, it's a Star Trek game. As if I'm not going to choose it. As if that's not going to be there in the mix. But of course, Seafall, which was the talk of Gen Con, according to all reports. But yeah, there should be a few good ones. So looking forward to that. Other than that, check out gamepalooza.com.au. Check out my own blog site. I'll be putting up an old article from Gamepalooza as well as some reflections. I've got a reflection coming out as well as any videos. Thursday, as I said, Dice Tower. We're going to put up Dice Tower segments, and then next week will be the next weekly. So, looking forward to all that. Until then, have a great day. I'm just thinking out loud. See ya.